BORTLE here at the 2019 YCS Fort Worth event with Royal. Introduce yourself, what you use, man.
Yeah, Dalton Johnson. This is my first top, second YCS, and I played Cyber Orcusts. Machine deck.
Nice. What deck took you out in top 16, right?
Andres Torres playing Pure Thunder. Yeah, it was a scary deck.
Scary deck. All right, show us the spice, man.
Yeah, so it's not too spicy, but so 3 core. It's probably like the best card. 3 hers, 2 of that guy, 1 of this, 1 of that. I cut Machine Dupe because I felt like it was kind of a brick most of the time. It's a win button, but I wanted to have like consistency over just like blowout and power. So I played 1 of this and then 1 of this because it's broken, but you never want to draw it in your like opening hand.
You normally opt going first or second?
Oh, I go first.
First?
You'll see that I go first in a second. I played some animals, 2 Vanessa, 2 Bunny Rabbit, 1 snake.
1 snake.
This one also kind of felt like a brick. Like every time I drew it and discarded it off the mermaid, it just didn't feel very impactful. You don't want to, in this deck, put a bunch of just dudes on the field. If going second you do, but going first, which I do, you don't want to do that. Played some musical people, 2-2, 1-1. I played this over Gizmek because after like turn 3, I want to be able to go back into Orcust plays instead of try to kill them because you grind a lot more than you want to in this deck because unfortunately you can't kill them all the time. That's it for monsters. Spells, 3 emergency, rev system, repair plant. This was probably the best cyber spell all day because I would open like core and then like a bunch of trap cards, which you'll see, and this is just always 1 card combo. 3 Call by the Grave. I think a lot of people were cutting this card.
Yeah, so how did this do over the weekend?
This was probably the best card in my deck this entire weekend. Like versus Orcust, I had a lot of games where I would just like set a monster and pass, and I would just have this and I would just win the game. So it's really good. Played that card for when you get into Beerud, and then also it helps to kill them turn 3. Played a Foolish, card's good. Played 1 Babble. For traps, played a Crescendo, 2 Overflow, 2 Trap Trick, 3 Sanctum, and a Scythe. So you play this because even if they have Mega Fleet, then you just go first, you set up your normal board, and you just draw face Sanctum. Because if they have Ash and Permanence, Widow Anchor, like whatever, then you just negate it with Infinity, and they can't Mega Fleet, and most decks play from the extra anyway, so you just win. I only drew Scythe once, and it was in top 32. But I ended up winning because my opponent opened double Nightmare, so it was fine.
Wow, what was the main deck count?
41 in the main. 41? Magic number. For the extra, played 1 of that guy. Played a Mermaid and double Phoenix. Cerberus just like never comes up. And a lot of people play around the first Phoenix because you think you put it in the grave and they don't think you have another one, but you do. Played a BORTLE Sword because you kill people. Played 2 of her, 1 of that guy, and then 1 of him. Played an Infinity and a Nova. These cards are so good. Mega Fleet, Rampage, and Fortress. I didn't get into Beerud. That's what this was for. Didn't get into Beerud all weekend. I didn't get Lancey all weekend until like top 16. So these cards were fine. And then the extra deck, or side deck. 3 Gnomes. This is for Lunalight, which I didn't play against. I put it in versus Pure Orcust, didn't see it, but you don't really care about Pure Orcust anyway. You'll see I'm not citing Lancia, and that's because like Cyber Dragons just don't care about Pure Orcust. And I played like 4 of them, so it was fine. Played 2 Dino Wrestler. This is for like back row. And then kind of the same thing where I'm not playing Lancia because Cyber Dragon just does not care about Orcust. So if you have this, in addition to like a Cyber Dragon card, you just like shit on their board and kill them. Played Phantasme. This was for Striker because I just have a really hard time facing that deck. And I played 1 Striker and this didn't go in. This came in once against Pure Orcust. I drew 4 cards off of it. So that was fine. Played 3 Twin. And then Super Poly and the 2 dudes. This is for mostly Pure Thunder, because every time I would test against Pure Thunder, they would set up and I would have like 4 search cards, like Emergency and Core and stuff, and you can contact their 1 dude if they just do that. But if they do more than that, then you want to have this, because I didn't play Nibiru either.
So it looks like you were really prepared for Pure Thunder, but that's the deck that took you on top 16. Right?
Yeah. I opened Core, Emergency, Hers, Super Poly, and I thought that was going to be enough, but it was not. He pushed through all that shit and then killed me.
Wow.
So.
Any shouts, man?
Oh yeah, I have shout outs. First, shout out to my girlfriend, because she puts up with like copious amounts of like play testing and like nerd shit. So, sorry, I don't know if I should curse or not, but like finally it like did something. And then shout out to Abraham and my local Strike Zone. Shout out to Ricky Lou in the Card Shack, because when I took Magician Girls to my first locals, he told me like how to actually play the game. Shout out to my friend Cameron for helping me play test. Shout out to Julian, Alex, Zach, David Martinez, Mario, Damon, David Flores, Claiborne for like letting me bother them like when I had an idea about like a tech card or what like my ratio should be. They would like help me out. And then my Uncle Ryan for trying to get me into Magic when my P-brain can't handle how to play that game. So.
Hey man, well at least you were top 16 this YCS. So
yeah.
Well, thanks again for deck with follow.
Cool.
And BORTLE out.
Thank you.